Right, we should be at 2K footage. GoPro's on the gimbal, so we should get some real nice smooth footage. I'll just show you around my bike. I should be doing this outside to get better light, but it'll do. The bike just needs soap and water, first and foremost, because it's had 2 rides and not being cleaned. I got a 9 gear Sunrise cassette, recommended by the bafang community as the best cheap cassette you can get for toughness. Then the chains, a KMC 9. I've got on a, I can't even say that word because it looks all Mandela affected to me, but I got my little Presta valves, red matching. And then I got my, why did it go off? Screen goes off at 1 minute, I turned it off, screensaver. Tyres are practically new. I ain't got the battery plugged in right now. It's just having its chill in its firebox there. I mean, that'll help if that happens, you know what I mean? But it'll help. So the disc brakes, I got new brake pads on. I got hydraulic brakes. As you can see, I got some nice little colour match here. And yeah, the only trouble I'm having with it at the moment is the underside battery mount. I need to do just a little bit of wire management, but I've been trying to program the controller, which that isn't the controller, that's just the display screen. The controller's built in here, or this side. And I got some fancy riding bars kind of thing. And I'm on thumb throttle. I do prefer a throttle, but you know, that gives the game away. That's one element of stealth when you're outside riding that they're not going to pick up on. So what I'm trying to do at the moment is when you turn the e-bike on, whichever there's no battery, it's at street legal 250 watts with a peak of about 273, so it's still legal. It's all bullshit as the e-bike law. It's bullshit. There's no way they can flim-flam it, because if you're on a proper straight 250 watt bike, you go up a hill and you full throttle your assistance up to 15 mile per hour, that's all you're allowed. Your watts peak over 250 anyway. So yeah, it just basically, the e-bike law in the UK just needs putting up to 500 watts, and I'm telling you, that's all you'll fucking need. And the speed limit needs to be increased to 20. It's like, you know, I can pedal 20 on my fucking bike, man. I've got to fix this screen turning off, man. So what should happen is I turn it on and it's at stock settings, and then what should happen then is, just in this example, the light button and the power button, I hit them, I turn off the bike and I hit them and I get turbo mode, right? Because what? Yeah, I'm in a field in the middle of fucking nowhere with no one around. Oh yeah, I think I'll have some fun. Fuck me. Like making it a fucking capital offence to have fucking fun. Yeah, so I got new brake pads. The hydraulics are clean through, bled, fluid. There's no squeaks on my brakes now, and I got quite good bite early. But even on just power level 1 normal, as in off-road, if you pull the throttle down, it'll fucking wheelie straight off. So it jumps. I'll show you the battery. If I can get out my own fucking house. Gotta wait till that's green. That can say 100% once you plug it on your bike to the controller, and it isn't. But in general, if you go out on a ride and you leave your battery and you've used 20%, you're between 60 and 80%. It sits safer than if it's fully charged and you're letting it sit. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if you want a little bit more peace of mind, if you're going to keep it in the house, mine's always in the firebox, and it's always, you know, in an area where it's less like bottom of the stairs, no carpets around it, concrete floor. Ideally, if you're going to get into this game, you just want a tidy shed that's bolt cropper proof. And then store your batteries in the shed, and you know, it's all, the stress is all gone then of having a bike in your an e-bike battery in your house, right? It's all gone. But, you know, saying that, you could probably just get your buddy metal worker to build you a, I don't know, 3 foot by 3 foot bolt cropper proof box welded off the tits, anchor the bastard into your garden via a pole, make sure it's bolt cropper proof, put a fucking alarm on it, and put some fucking lights on the fucker, so if they come in sniffing for your battery, or batteries if you've got more than one build going, you know, it's as safe as you're going to get it. It's probably safer than a wooden shed, because it's bolt cropper proof, so they're only getting in with a grinder, and who's going to fucking do that? So yeah, gotta go fix the screen shutting down, but it keeps recording. I mean, fuck. Yeah, you got this to replace the dorky fucking main cog. But the Bell End sent me the one for the 500 watt and 750 watt. This cost me 30 fucking quid. It's the exact same as Lecky, but you get it for 30 to 40 quid. So I've still got another part to buy that. I've got a kill switch coming. I'm going to fit a kill switch, so I might have to go in the motor and tinker. So the kill switch, that little button, where I'm going to hide it for nosy police up there. I'm going to file it off and get it right up there. So I'm riding along and then I'll go there. So if someone's snooping your bike, they ain't going to find the alternative switch. It's unlikely, and even if they do, you can set it so you can do like a 1, 2, 3 rigmarole in your fucking setting, up, down, 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 up, pedal assist, then it goes to that. So it's like, even if they find the button, they don't know how to activate it, so your bike's locked at legal limit. So that's all I gotta say. And obviously, you know, 36 volts, 250 watts. The volts does not matter by UK law. So I need to get some 52 volt stickers, because my controller still goes to a screen where they can check the volts, but it's limited to 15, blah, blah, blah. And then right underneath, I don't know if it'll pick it up. I don't know if you can see it. There's 2 areas where there's like writing your number, and then there's like the fucking stamp. Grind those fuckers off and get some high gloss paint for this, whatever type of paint it is, and paint it on, and then get your stickers, 52 fucking volt, blah, 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 52 volt, 250 watt, and just put the sticker there. As long as it's got a sticker, it's legal. So, yeah, I'm really impressed with how fucking fast it went. I don't want to, if you go on an e-bike, man, through the woods, and you're hitting 30, you're going to know you're doing it. You don't feel safe. 20, 25, that's fun. So I'm happy with 30 mile per hour, 35 on stock. But I like to get to 30 very quickly. You understand that, right? Because acceleration and torque, that's the make or break, right? You know I'm getting it. So if I can get to 30 faster, that's what I'll be doing. But to do that, I'm going to have to increase my amps via the firmware hack on my PC. And once I've done that, this is a stock bafang at its max. You can do something called shunt mod for very limited gains. And I talked to a guy who's done every fucking mod you can imagine to stock. Everything. And the only one that works reasonably is to update your firmware in there and hack the fuck. And then you get like an extra 10 amps. So you get like an extra 200 watt, 100 watt. And that one's safe. So, but after that, there's no point in doing anything unless you've got about 500 to 700 quid, and I'm talking you'll blast the Sauron out of fucking off the mark, right? I might build that for myself, but then your stealth risk is gonna go up. See, this game's about stealth, looking like a 250 watt motor, right? I can build you a fucking Sauron. I can go take this fucking thing, Titan pit bike. I can turbo the balls off that. But the next level up after stock, 72 volt battery, which can peak 60 amps or some fucking crazy shit like this. And that battery will probably just fit in your frame as a triangle. That battery under there will be too big. And obviously if you put it on there, it just looks like a fucking dork. Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, here's my fucking battery. It's like, no. It's going to have custom job in the frame. So you might find you've got to get another frame. You see what I mean? Measure it up. But the 72 volt battery pushing 60 amps, 50 amps. I can't remember what it is. Then you need the Nitros kit from this fucking website that I know about. And they put you on like a fucking hyper controller that can handle it. So I think when you're riding, it's just insane. You're totally keeping up with a fast Sauron, totally. And sometimes when people have got them off the line, you know what I mean? But there is one, and I'm going to finish the video up now. There is one more hack after this, and you can do it on a 52 volt, 20 amp battery. As long as the battery pushes 30 amps. 33. Make sure if you buy a battery, it pushes 33 amps safely and all that, blah, blah, blah. I know a guy on the Bafang page, Gaitis is his name, and he'll sell you a modified controller which goes on this side or that side. I'm not sure. You've got to take it all out. Put that on. Your 52 volt battery, as long as it's pushing 30 to 33 amps, you'll get double top speed, double acceleration, double torque. That's the mod you'll get up to. After that, you're in 72 volt fucking land. So that might mean a new frame. It might fit. If you give them the measurements, somebody might be able to make you a triangle battery, but they might have to aggregate it so it's wide. I've even seen lads have these special 72 volt batteries, and you might get 10 amps, 15 amps output, but that's not what it's peaking. And they just fit there and just strap it to the side so they're not too big. And that's one of the ways around it. Ultimately, you want a downhill mountain bike for a bafang motor. Ultimately, that's what you'll do with the 72 volt. But again, as soon as you're on a downhill bike with double suspension and all this fucking jazz, and you figured your frame out for your battery or whatever, your stealth starts dropping. You start looking like a fuckface. You want to go out there and look like Geeky Bob from the end of the street on his 250 watt legal bike. I'm not going to put jam jar glasses on. Hello, I'm a fucking Karen. So anyway, man, that's the tour right now. Like this really pissed me off. I got this bike, man, and it was absolutely fucking immaculate. It's like, it was 90% fucking non-buffed, scuffed. And because I've had to have it up and down the steps working on it, man, I just got to do some little touch-ups here and there. It really needs a deep clean. Yeah, and I might get a fucking clown horn. How about that? Alright, talk soon, guys.